We're hosting a singles night tomorrow, and we only have guy tickets left. All the girlies have bought up all the tickets, so guys.
I'm going to a singles event tonight. I think I'm canceling dating apps.
When you are on a dating app, like, it's just easy to like doom scroll kind of thing. Swipe, like, don't like, whatever. And it's almost mindless. You're not fully like really putting in a lot of thought. It just is kind of like social media if you're like scrolling on TikTok.
I do think I might be replacing dating apps with single events.
If you want a fine man, you want a man that's gonna be 6 feet tall and fine, there's just not very many.
Get your ass to the sports bar and try and have a little flirt at the bar with a cute guy watching sports.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Desktop Drop, where we tell it like it is.
Last week I came on here and was saying how I'm canceling dating in 2026. I might have called that one too soon. I'm going to a singles event tonight. I think I'm canceling dating apps. I think that's where we're landing. I don't want to like fully close myself off to dating. I'm definitely not like actively saying it, with the exception of this event. This is for the plot, okay? This event is for the plot. But like, I ultimately decided I'm not gonna let some loser hold me back from finding what I want. Like, why wallow in something that clearly didn't mean much to the other person if they were willing to just like flip in the span of like a few hours and like change their mind overnight, literally. Why give energy to that and like being upset? Like, obviously I'm still upset and like hurt about it, but we got to keep moving forward, and I'm gonna like live my life, and if something happens, and this event seemed fun, I'm going as like support for my friend, but ultimately I am a single girl too, and just want to see what the vibes are, I guess. After this, probably gonna take a break for a minute and just like enjoy the single life and focus on me. But for tonight, why not? It's like a matchmaking thing. I guess we show up and they like give us 3 different matches. I'll probably do like a recap video after, but stay tuned for that. Just announcing to the world, I retract my statement from last week. Sorry.
Funny how reality keeps bringing people back to real life. Dating apps promise unlimited options, but connection still requires effort. Good men didn't disappear. You just can't swipe your way to chemistry, commitment, and compatibility.
Girlies that are single, this is prime time to having a meet cute in real life, specifically at a sports bar. This weekend, we have the FIFA World Cup, we have the NBA Finals game, and we also have baseball going on. So get your ass to the sports bar and try and have a little flirt at the bar with a cute guy watching sports.
Look at that. Women are rediscovering what men have been saying. Real life beats algorithms. But remember, sports bars aren't magic. The same men you ignored online are the same men sitting at the bar. Chemistry doesn't change because the venue did.
Come with us to a singles event in London. We're London's finest. You don't look impressed. Don't you want to go to a singles event? You are single.
I can't wait to find the love of my life.
Get married. Will I be a bridesmaid?
You'll be my maid of honor. What are you looking for in a man?
I'm not looking for a man. I'm just going for the band. Salam's kindly invited me. You know when they say you should tie your camel and then have trust with Allah? Me going to this event is me tying my camel. God is going to take the lead from here. I don't know if I'm going to meet my husband. Am I going to meet my husband?
You could do.
You guys are going to find out.
So they do every event in a different location. This time it was in Fulham, and it was such a beautiful location. We went upstairs, we scanned our tickets, took a seat. They gave us a place card. I had a real life couple that met on Salam share their story, and we were just all listening before we get started with talking to potential matches. So they had a card that had loads of questions to make it less awkward for everyone, and then we got started.
I'm not gonna lie, I haven't found anyone that's like no one that tickles my fancy. Is there anyone that tickles your fancy? No. Is there? That's weird, bro. It's like a cube. Me and Sadia are going to be asking each other the questions. Rich or deep?
I'd rather cry in a basket house
Than to cry in the mosque? The camera's dead off. Okay, rich or funny? rich or company? Like a rich or handsome?
I've gone for looks and it's got me nowhere.
If you're rich, you can get plastic surgery though. There's some skin boosters. Rich or tall? Tall.
Have to say tall.
Opening the door for her. Bare minimum. Surprising her with a random holiday.
I lean on the bare minimum side.
Cooking for him. That's king treatment. Texting him good morning first.
No. What in the princess?
Never text first. Paying for his haircut.
No.
That's king treatment.
Are you my son?
It's your biggest deal breaker.
Lying.
Just not taking the lead. How do you define religious compatibility?
Like the haram to the non-issue.
If one is more religious than the other, they can definitely guide you to do better. I think that's not a bad thing. If your partner is more religious, they'll just guide you to make better choices. What's your marriage timeline now?
Yesterday, mate.
Would you live with your in-laws?
Yes.
I personally want to because I'm an only child. So like, I want to experience like, that kind of family vibe. Would you marry someone who's not there financially?
I would say yes. Life has taught me no.
We are two established women. We're not settling for that. Hello.
If there's anything that disrespectful means that we only have each other. Your best friends are your soulmates. So try at the next one. Inshallah.
Look at that. Women are rediscovering what men have been saying. Real life beats algorithms. But remember, sports bars aren't magic. The same men you ignored online are the same men sitting at the bar. Chemistry doesn't change because the venue did.
If you want a fine man, you want a man that's gonna be 6 feet tall and fine, there's just not very many. God makes them rare for a reason. They're collectible items. So I did not meet very many guys that I actually wanted to talk to. I like them 90s fine. Give me Damson Idris, period. Give me Theo James. Give me Manny Jacinto, Bad Bunny, period. I love a beautiful man. I love a fine man. So one of the guys I thought was kind of cute. All he was doing was talking to these blonde girls. Do I look like a blonde girl? Could I have passed as a blonde girl? And then the other guy, the third guy that I was most into, we kept seeing each other. We kept locking eyes, but I was always just talking to somebody else for one reason or another. So that's the part where I'm kind of bummed about because he was kind of cute. He kind of looked like Bad Bunny, just with circle glasses. Bad Bunny with glasses? Period. And I didn't get a chance to say anything to him. Well, he didn't get a chance to say anything to me. If push comes to shove, he could have gotten over it. He could have walked right on up and interrupted my conversations and been like, you, Ebony, I'm trying to see what's good with you, Ebony. Let me push this other man to the side. How you doing, Ebony? My name is Good Bunny. How you doing? Nice to meet you. And I would have been all about it. But he didn't do that, did he?
Everybody wants the rare guy, but rare men have options too. If you're waiting for him to bulldoze through the room while you sit back, don't be shocked when he's summoned to women showing interest. Attraction goes both ways.
When you are on a dating app, like, it's just easy to like doom scroll kind of thing. Swipe, like, don't like, whatever. And it's almost mindless. You're not fully like really putting in a lot of thought. It just is kind of like social media if you're like scrolling on TikTok. When you go to a singles event, you have to put in like a lot of effort. You have to get dressed. You have to like drive to the event. You have to sign up for the event first and like all the things. Like there's a whole bunch more effort you have to put in order to mingle and meet someone. And so I think for me, now that I've like gone to a few single events, I've signed up for a few more. I've gone to like twice or once a month, at least one. That is enough for me. And that's a lot of effort to contribute in general. And so I'm really proud of myself to do that. But I just feel like it's more, it shows that you are potentially like looking for something more serious because you have to put in more work to get to a singles event versus doom scrolling on an app, if that makes sense.
Imagine that. Real effort gets real results. Funny how people are rediscovering what worked for generations. Good men didn't disappear. Endless swiping made everyone disposable. When people invest time, show up in person, and act intentionally, suddenly dating starts working again.
I think one of the hardest things about dating is that I love my downtime. I love after working, like I just taught solid core, took solid core, did the Stairmaster, took an everything shower. I'm watching a love story, like movie, whatever, rom-com on Netflix. The sun's shining. I'm going to go sit on my sun deck, FaceTime my friend, get some work done, and like fully content on Friday. And I just am praying and manifesting that I just naturally meet somebody and that they can like come enjoy this downtime together, and that I don't have to intentionally seek out dates or like seek out planning a date with someone that I do not know from an app. Like, I just genuinely don't enjoy it. I do it and I try it because I want to like put effort into meeting somebody, but I just don't think that's my way. Because every time I have a date planned, I start to complain, which is so bad. I don't want to go into it with a bad attitude, but I'm like, you're telling me I have to go to a sports bar 20 minutes away, call for an Uber. I don't drink alcohol. I don't eat meat. Like, what am I supposed to do when I could be doing this? Or like going on a walk with my friends. So I'm just like really just manifesting at this point that I'm on the like front walk and like accidentally bump shoulders with the future love of my life. Okay.
See, this is the contradiction. Everyone says they want love, but nobody wants the inconvenience that comes with finding it. Relationships require effort. Prince Charming isn't going to teleport onto your sun deck because you manifested him. Men have been told to pursue. Women have to participate too.
My friend and I started throwing dating events once a month because she got out of a 5-year relationship and I just refused to ever download a dating app again. We both decided the apps suck and it's so much better to get a vibe with someone in person before going on a date so you're not stuck on an awkward date for like 2 hours not knowing how to escape. So we said, why don't we just get a bunch of our hot friends in a bar, invite a ton of other New York City singles, and make sure it's curated so it's not like 80 women and 10 men. So we've been throwing one event a month. It's been going really well, and this month is going to be our biggest event yet. We have over 100 people coming to this really awesome bar called Floor Room. I feel like our events so far have been people that know what they want but also aren't in a rush to settle, and that's the vibe that Maddie and I want to bring to this event. So Thursday night from 8 to 11, it's going to be all of the hot, attractive singles in the New York City area. We match you with this survey that shows who you're compatible with, how you think, how you see the world, who you're going to get along with, and who you should run the heck away from. I know events like this are a little bit scary, or some people think they're weird, but they're really a lot of fun, and I would much rather talk to someone in person than like be scrolling on my phone, not knowing what they're like at all. It could be a catfish, could be a hatfish. You can make friends there, you can bring a friend, you can make it a fun Thursday night activity with the girls or the guys. It's turning into like a club, bar, dancey vibe at 11, so people can stay and hang out and dance if they're feeling it on a Thursday. Best case scenario, you meet your person. Worst case scenario, you have a fun night at a bar. So like, I feel like it's a win-win. It's a win-win, I fear. If you're not single and seeing this, send this to a friend or friends that you think should come to my event.
Interesting how people are reinventing what society already had. Meeting face to face. Men never needed 500 profiles and endless swipes. Real chemistry happens in person. Dating apps sell convenience, but accountability and attraction still happen in the real world.
Hey, hear me out. I do think I might be replacing dating apps with single events because last night was fun. I mean, I don't think I necessarily met my match. Who knows? I do have 2 possible dates this week though. You never know. My friend who went, like, she definitely met a cool guy. Like, I think they really hit it off. I gave my number to like a few people and got asked out twice today for this week. I'm pretty busy in the next couple of weeks, so we'll see if I can like coordinate and figure that out. But anyway, let's talk about the event. It was different than the last one I went to by the same group. They're called So-So Club. They do a singles events in LA and I think Orange County. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Orange County too. And the last one I went to was in Silver Lake. That one was just like a mixer vibe, just like drinks and talking to people. And then this one was a little bit cooler. Like it was, I think they call it Meet Your Match Monday or something. It was in Santa Monica at this like coffee turns into wine bar place that I go to all the time, and that's how I even found out about them. And let's set the scene for you. So me and my friend arrive, you check in, the first, like, they tell you have to arrive on time. The first 45 minutes to maybe an hour is for people to arrive, fill out their questionnaire, get their free drink ticket. You get a ticket for the drink that is included as part of the like ticket that you bought to be a part of the event. And then you spend that time filling out a questionnaire. And the questionnaire is very interesting. I thought it was going to be like things about me, like what do I do for work? What do I like to do for fun? But it was more questions that you like rate on a scale of 1 to 7 of like, would you do this? So almost like testing your morals a little bit, it felt like. The first question was so funny. It was like, would you help your partner cover up a murder? Which is like obviously a joke, but it was like on a scale of 1, absolutely not. Scale of 7, it was like ride or die. So I don't know, it was things like that. So it was a cool questionnaire, and they eventually match you with 3 different people who are at the event. And over the course of the night, you get to meet your 3 different matches. So they split everyone into like smaller groups. And after the like 45 minutes to an hour that people have to like check in and fill this thing out, they match up everybody, and you eventually get a text on your phone, and the text alerts you that your first match is going to be in group 3 over by like the picture wall. And me and my friend were both in that group, so we just stayed there. Everyone came over, we got to chat with them for a few minutes. Then we got another text alert being like, your match is ready, and it would like put their name on the screen so that you could like essentially either say their name out loud looking for them, or like at one point I just like held up my phone. I was like, hello, are you here? And we would find our match and sit down and like talk to them. It felt like it was like a 10-15 minute talk. Like I've never done speed dating, but I'm imagining it's like a similar time frame as that. And it felt relatively quick, but like not so long that I was like, okay, when's it over? And everyone was like pretty cool and friendly and like so nice. And I couldn't even imagine being in a situation with any of those people where I'd be like, oh my God, how do I get out? Like it was a pretty cool group of people. Like I said, like I got asked out on 2 dates today as a result of it. My friend is going out with this guy that she really hit it off with. So definitely like things can happen. And yeah, we'll see what happens with mine. I know my friend's definitely going on hers. So like things can come from these events, and I would definitely go back to this one again. And I definitely want to try more because I'm so over the apps. And I think this is a good, this is giving me hope that we can transition into like how dating used to be, like people just like meeting in the wild and like getting more comfortable, like having conversations in person in real life and like connecting face to face. And yeah, I think I would do it again for sure.
Funny how the old-fashioned way is making a comeback. Turns out real people, real conversations, and real effort beat infinite swiping. Good men never vanished. The apps just turned dating into a marketplace. Face-to-face interaction brings accountability, and suddenly, people are finding connections again. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, like, share, and stay tuned for the next video.